up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Caitlin. Today I'm bringing to you a massive thrift haul. I have been collecting so many thrifted things over this time period and I just really want to show you everything that I got. I'm going to split this video up into two parts. The first category I'm going to start off with is miscellaneous. So the first piece that I picked up in this category is a piece of art, a drawing, a print, whatever you want to call it. It just has a bunch of purple flowers. It almost looks like lavenders in a sense. It is by a guy or girl named THRIFTED. I think it sounds a little bit French, but you can tell the painting looks like it was done with a lot of high quality colored pencils or oils. And this one looks like a bunch of yellow flowers or sunflowers in a sense. It's by the same person once again. Each of these were $1.99. They're very beautiful. So the next item I was actually super stoked to find because I found it where you can find a lot of framed art pieces on the wall, and somebody just hid this little box away. So this box is just a mustard yellow. It opens up. It's not too deep. Looked like it was carved out by a person themselves. And it also shows up on the side in little like loops. Another miscellaneous thing that we picked up was this beautiful tapestry. It's just a sun, red, blue, all of the colors. I love it. It's so vibrant to wake up to. But I got this really bright yellow polo cap with some brown leather straps on the back of it, so I think that's really cool. It just says polo as well. Alright, so the next find, it's actually the last find in this miscellaneous category, whatever I want to call it. My boyfriend was so stoked to find this item. He was actually in a different section that I was in the time, and you know those bags that hang on the wall just have like weird stuff like office supplies, art supplies, just miscellaneous things thrown into a bag? Well, guess what was in those bags? A Polaroid camera. We picked up this bad boy. It has a strap to put around your neck. It is just a one-step autofocus digital exposure system. It says Polaroid up here, which is super dope. It just shoots the images out of this little thing and you just look through this thing and snap your memory. Alright, so the next category that I'm going to move on to is outerwear. Outerwear is probably one of my favorite things to look through at the thrift store. You could always use an extra jacket, especially if you live in an area that's really cold in the winter. The first bad boy I picked up was this pitch black bomber jacket that just buttons up in the front, and one of my favorite things about this is that it says bingo on one of the side areas where a pocket would be.
Bingo.
It's honestly so adorable, and when you flip it around to the back, look at what you see. It is a Cities of Gold casino with this rainbow embroidery. It is a large, I think, and it was $10.99, brand new condition, no scratches or anything on it.
Whip it. Whip it good, Cities of Gold.
The next outerwear piece I have to show you is a fake leather jacket by a brand called Who's There, and it gives me mad blazer vibes. It kind of crosses over in the front, and you can see there's a couple buttons. There's at least like 8 buttons on the front, and then it has this little like collar on it. What I love about this is that the material is super stretchy too, so you're not really restricted in this, and that you can wear like a big chunky sweater underneath it.
Sad day. Oh god.
The next jacket that I picked up is a Coldwater Creek jacket. It looks like it has some blazer vibes to it again, and I don't really have anything like this. It just buttons up on a lower half of it. Like the other one I was talking about, this material stretches more, so you can layer more things underneath it. It is in the size large. The last jacket that I have to show you guys is this army green jacket that you can throw over basically anything. It comes together at the waist, so it gives you a little bit more form. One of my favorite parts about this jacket is that it has a denim collar, and that the inside, if I unbutton it, it will reveal a green, purple, and blue plaid, which just gives it a very nice detail. It is in the brand Cabin Creek, and it's an extra large. If you guys haven't realized, I am really a person who likes oversized things. This is actually a really good length too. It goes past my butt. That's really nice.
Are you up there?
Are you recording me?
Yeah, I definitely recorded your struggle.
The next category that I'm going to talk about are dresses. No, I picked it up from a Savers, and it is actually in the brand CDC. My favorite part about this is that it's velvet, but when it reflects in the light, it's a blue velvet, if you can tell. My other favorite parts about it is that around the openings in the side, like the neck and the sleeves, It has these adorable ruffles if you like let it lay loose, and then it will come down on the sleeves as well. I hope you can see it. The bottom also has the ruffles, and it just fits super form-fittingly like a glove. Whoop! So the next dress is actually from Maurice's. It looks like a pretty old Maurice's tag, so I don't know if this dress was from a long time ago. This dress is very interesting. I thought it was a t-shirt at first, but when you open it up, it just is long like a dress, and then when it goes up again, you can see it transfers to red and a v-neck. The sleeves are a little bit short. It's very nice, and when it reflects in the sun, it just gives a beautiful glimmer. I like wearing these with fishnets and thigh-high boots, which is such a look. The next dress I picked up is very, very black. It is really lacy. So this is the front, and you see it's very long. It's a large, and it's covered with lace. The lace goes a little bit longer than the slip underneath of it, and it has long sleeves, but the sleeves are see-through, which is really nice, and they come together at the wrist. It kind of has a V, and then the dress, the darker part of the dress, connects with it. The next dress, I thought it was a shirt at first, like the other black dress that I own, but this one looked like a tank top. This was actually a maternity dress. Once again, it is an Exhilaration brand, which is Target. There's a lot of detailing going on. I don't really know how to describe it. There's a bunch of zigzags, dots, lines, triangles. I love to wear it as a dress, although it is a shirt. I'll put some tights underneath it and maybe like a flannel or flowy shirt over it. So the last piece in this category isn't actually a dress. I thought it was at first, so I thought I would just incorporate it in this. It is actually a romper, a very unique romper, I would say. I thought it was a bandana pattern at first, but if you look closely, it's just a mesh of a lot of patterns. See, it cinches a bit at the hips and the waist, and then it turns into shorts. I love how it ties in the breast area, you know, so you can get some details on your titties. The one problem I have with this is that I broke the piece that keeps it together at the end. See, this would wrap around this little loop thing. We'll see if I can repair it. I love wearing this with fishnets or tights on the town at night. Alright, so the next category that I'm going to talk about are long sleeves slash sweaters. And the first one, I was so shocked to find that I found this. This is actually a big, chunky, black Calvin Klein sweater. There we go. It is massive, as you can see. My favorite part about this is that on the sleeves, it looks like it continues in that blackish gray, but then if you flip it over, it turns into a black underneath it, grayish, and then black right there. I love wearing this again with tights. You know, a girl hates wearing pants. It is absolutely adorable and a staple piece for fall. The next piece that I found, I was actually really happy to find it. It is this lavender polo golf Ralph Lauren crew neck sweater, in a sense, or zipper sweater. It is super massive. You can see the little polo logo on this sweatshirt. It just has the label in here, Polo Golf Ralph Lauren. It has a brown leather zipper to it that just has their logo on it in general. You can honestly live in this thing, snuggle up, watch some movies, you know, eat some popcorn, and this will do you justice. I also really like the fact that it has a little white rim around the neck of it. On the side, I forgot to show you guys, it just says this one word, which is NetJet. The next item that I found was actually a Tommy Hilfiger sweater in a size large. It just has the little logo on the patch on the side of it and in the corner of it. It has this navy blue stripe on the whole thing. It goes a thinner stripe, a thicker stripe, all the way down, which I really like, and then it comes together at the end a little bit to kind of tie it together. It's super cozy and comfortable, which I love. I'm so excited to wear this in the fall time. And then it has some cuffed sleeves, which I really like. So the next item I got is actually a denim button-up piece, a long sleeve one, and it is in the brand Cosa County. And it absolutely screams petroglyphs to me because I actually explored and found some ancient petroglyphs in New Mexico when I was climbing through the desert. It is amazing. It has bears, paws, and a lot of colors that are very prominent in New Mexico. And on the front, I love this because it has a bear paw. It is in the size small. The next piece in the sweaters category that I purchased was a Liz Calbourne sweater in the size extra large, and then it has a nice size turtleneck on it where you can just keep it up or roll it down. The next sweater that I purchased is a Alex Stevens extra large basic gray oversized sweater. I've worn this a ton since I got it, and then it has a little mock neck. The sleeves are massive, honestly. I have to roll these up sometimes like this. You can never go wrong with an oversized sweater. I probably have too many at this point. I want to do it again. I didn't want to kill the flowers.
Nice.
The next piece that I picked up is actually a long sleeve shirt. It's not a sweater. If it is a sweater, it's a really thin sweater, and I was a little bit iffy about picking this up because it's white, and I don't wear a lot of white, but this just was very inexpensive, and the sleeves kind of go out like a bell sleeve, which I don't have anywhere in my wardrobe. This is the brand Energy XL World Weave. It has this little flower detailing. If you can see that, it just has a ribbon almost going down, a little loop in the front where you can just tie, or you can keep it open. I prefer to tie it. Someone educate me on how to talk about clothes. I really don't know what I'm doing. So the next item that I purchased, I really don't have anything like it in my wardrobe. This is just basically a long, flowy turtleneck dress in a sense. It is this bright orange, which, first of all, I don't have that either in my closet, so this is a completely different thing I'm trying out. It's amazing and breathable. This thing gives me Mad Gladiator vibes. It just opens up a bit, and it crisscrosses over. It's really interesting. And then it has a turtleneck at the top. Not really a turtleneck, it's just a slouchy neck. This is in the brand Nurture. Need some water. So the next piece I was a little bit iffy about as well. I normally don't go for this style, but this is just a flowy elephant t-shirt. I basically got it because it was super hot in the summertime, and it's really flowy. It doesn't go full length on the sleeves, but it just has a lot of dots, elephants, and a lot of orange and white patterns at the bottom. And one of the things I like about this is that I can stretch it and wear it over the shoulder. The next category that I'm going to talk about are t-shirts, and the first one that I'm going to whip out on you guys is this red and white striped Ralph Lauren short sleeve turtleneck. It has the little symbol on the neck right here. You have to fold it down to see the symbol. It has just been an amazing little ribbed top. I love wearing this with black jeans. This was just a very inexpensive piece for me that I can easily incorporate into my wardrobe and experiment with. So the next item that I have to show you guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep. It is a Ralph Lauren Jeans Company Petite Small black v-neck shirt. The sleeves don't come all the way down. It has the little Ralph Lauren symbol at the bottom, or a tag that also says Ralph Lauren. The next shirt that I picked up is a short sleeve v-neck shirt, and it actually gave me mad vintage vibes. It has this white and black rim stuff around the edge of it, and then it also has that pattern around the neck of it. It is just a Hampshire Studio petite small shirt. I like to tuck it in. You can honestly dress this thing up or down. The next shirt that I found, I actually only got because it has some middle fingers on it. It says "Too Ugly for LA," and my favorite part is this smiley face that has the middle fingers, this eye on it. I honestly couldn't think of anything better to wear to school. I have these like flower pants I like to tie them up with. The material isn't that thick. You can honestly see through it, so if that shows you how thin it is. The brand is just Too Ugly for LA. So the next shirt is actually just a simple gray v-neck, but the catch is that it's velvet, and it honestly looks like it has some glittery undertones to it because when you shine it in the light, look how reflective it is. It is in the brand Katie Lee collection in an extra large. The next shirt is another black shirt. Yes, I know, my closet is riddled with black, but I've always wanted a Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt and I've never found the right one. So when I found this black and gray one, I was sold. I've actually been to Amsterdam, which is the reason why I bought it. It is in perfect condition. It is a super thick material, so you know it was made correctly and nicely. There's no problems with this shirt. It's absolutely in perfect condition, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. The next thing that I found is not necessarily my style. I found this bold, bright pink Tommy Hilfiger shirt. This shirt has white rims around the v-neck and the sleeves, which cuff too. It has the Tommy Hilfiger symbol in the corner. It is in a medium. It fits like a glove. It's just not my style, and I want somebody else to appreciate it. So I'm just kind of collecting things to sell on my Depop, and I really hope that some one can enjoy this more than I will. So this next shirt that I got, I didn't necessarily know if I was going to style it for myself. I didn't know if I could pull off the bold color that this shirt is in. It's just this electric yellow. It's booming, it's great. It honestly looks like a little bit of a referee shirt, or I don't know what it is, because I realized that there's pockets on the back of it. One of my favorite parts about this is that you can zip down the little neck, so you can show your little tatas some more. It's just in the brand Bora. It is super breathable because it is that athletic material. I honestly think it just pops so much when I wear it, and I feel like a badass bitch when I do. The next shirt I'm actually considering selling on my Depop when I make one. Very stretchy. Honestly, there's not much to say about it because it is just a gray t-shirt in the brand Nautica, but it is in the size medium. It's technically sleepwear. It's a little cute piece, you know? So this next shirt I actually got it for $1.99 at our local Savers. I just thought this was an amazing graphic tee. It's really aesthetically pleasing. It has that nice mustard yellow, the green, and the toned down red, which I really enjoy. Since it was so cheap, I thought why not try to style it? And if not, it's just a really dope ass graphic tee. Alright, so the last shirt that I want to show you guys, I simply got it for the meme, honestly. If you just gotta do it for the meme sometimes, and it's just this classic Bernie for President t-shirt. It's black, it's hilarious. I kind of feel bad for the man. Yeah, I miss that guy, honestly. I really hate Trump, so yeah, I'm just gonna wear a Bernie shirt instead. Alright, so the next category that I have to talk about are skirts. And honestly, I've been on a denim skirt kick lately, so you know, I have a few to show you. So the next skirt is actually a Massimo Supply Co. Target brand skirt in a darker wash. See, it looks plain in the back, but it's popping in the front. You see, they got these buttons that just go together. I should have done this before, but you can just button up however many you want. And the one problem I have with this is that it has no front pockets. I just think it is really stretchy and such a nice material because it's so form-fitting to your body. It is just in the size 4. The next skirt that I picked up is actually from a local Savers. The reason that I picked this up is because it's very different because it has this shoelace tie around the belt, and if you look at it, it goes all the way down. It's a little bit of a longer length, which is very unique for me. The pockets are interesting too because they have a button that will like protect them from things falling out on the side. The brand is Jones New York Sport. Alright, so the last piece of clothing that I'm going to show you guys was this super inexpensive skater skirt in sort of a reddish maroon acid wash. It's super breathable, as you can tell. Obviously, you would have to wear some sort of spandex or tights under it so you don't, you know, flash your ass. So I'm getting to the home stretch of this video, and the last category that I have to talk about are shoes. And let me tell you, I am so excited to show you what I found. The first pair I found, I really don't know what brand these are. I think they're a size 6.5, and they stretch a little bit right here. The heel isn't too like long at all. You can easily walk in them. They're not super thin. They're a little bit chunkier right here, so it is easy to walk and you won't fall on your face in front of the people that you care about. They're just super nice and such a classic fit. These next pair of boots, I was actually inspired by Threads Obsessed. She is a YouTuber that I really enjoy watching. She does a lot of thrifting videos. So the boots that she inspired me to buy are these red boots that have these really cool leather detailing. I think these are fake leather, honestly. They are in the size 6. They say Worthington on the inside. They just have this little vertical detail right here. It almost looks a little bit woven. They're just a perfect height, very comfortable to walk in. They won't hurt your heels or anything if you do. And honestly, I've worn them quite a bit. I wore these in my thrifted OOTD outfit again. The next pair of shoes I actually found in the little boys shoes section. I know I have like tiny feet. Like, look how small. They're just these Nautica boots. They look a little tomboyish, which I'm perfectly fine with because I love dressing down things. What I like about these are that they're really dark brown and that they have this navy blue stripe on them. You can tie them, but the one thing that I'm a little bit iffy about are these little frays right here. I can obviously fix them up and trim them if I wanted to. I wore them out to the plaza and listened to a band while laying in the grass peacefully. So the next pair of shoes I was super excited to find. I found these badass blue Converse, and I love the stripe on the back of them. They just say Converse All-Star. They have their logo in perfect condition on the side, 2 little dots and loopholes. The laces aren't even damaged at all. They don't look dirty. Alright guys, you made it to the end, and the last thing that I'm going to show you are these black high-waisted boots. They have this zipper on the side so you can easily open them and get them on. And I like that in the back on your thigh, you can tie them in a bow or something to keep them on. They're just a perfect length. I was so shocked to find these because I've been looking for a pair of thigh-high boots for cheap, and I almost died when I saw these. I hope you guys died too at all of these items in this video. That is everything that I have to show you guys. Please hit that subscribe button if you really liked what you saw. Leave this video a like if you want to see a part 2, which will be coming so soon, you guys. Thank you for all your time and attention. I really appreciate you clicking on the video, and I will see you in part 2 of my thrift haul. Goodbye. This is behind the scenes of how a try-on haul works. You change stuff in the car, and then you go. Bye-bye.
This is the ugly truth.
Try-on hauls aren't pretty. Why are you doing this?
For the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, I'm changing by a train track.
Hopefully nobody comes by.
This is reality.
You have literally no idea how cute you are right now.
So cute. These are my friends.
Give him a little bee-butt kiss. Oh no.
Called sweethearts.
What's his name?
Sweetie Pie. Oh, too much.
There's a little nip slip there. That's a little bit of a nipplage.